I think my biggest culture shock in Germany was when everything is closed on Sunday. All stores like grocery stores, supermarket, pharmacy, restaurants, and stuff are all closed. Hello everyone, my name is Lypheng Sim. I am currently a third-year student here at Paragon International University, majoring in business administration. I decided to apply to this exchange program because it has always been a dream of mine to study abroad. And as a student, I don't want to limit myself to just what I learned in the classroom, but to explore new environment, new culture, experience different way of learning and perspective, and just see how far I can push myself because I want to challenge myself and grow both academically and personally. Actually, the application to this exchange program was not that hard because the university in Germany is already partnered with Paragon, so we just need to give them all the required documents that they want. But one thing that is quite challenging was the communication due to the time difference between Cambodia and Germany, so it took some time to receive responses. I think my biggest culture shock in Germany was probably when everything is closed on Sunday. So like almost all stores like grocery stores, supermarket, pharmacy, restaurants, and stuff are all closed on Sunday because Sunday in Germany is considered as a rest day. So I need to plan out my grocery and other errands ahead of time, or else I will end up with an empty fridge on a Sunday morning. And another culture shock for me was the fact that everyone is really straightforward to you, so they will say whatever they have on their mind without filtering out their word or anything. So at first it might seem a bit rude in some kind of way, but later on I realized that it's just their way of speaking, and I actually learned to appreciate their honesty. So one thing that I find really interesting while studying in Germany is probably the course schedule. So while in Germany, I study one course at the span of 5 weeks, and after 5 weeks, I changed to another course, and I find that really interesting. I think the most memorable one was probably the last hangout that I had with my friend. It was right before some of us leave Germany, so we decided to have like one last hangout together. So I remember we had lunch and we did a bit of shopping, and after that we just stand in front of a store talking, hugging, saying our goodbye, and some of us even like shed a few tears. It was also raining during that time, and there was like a guy nearby playing piano. So like the whole thing was like really cinematic because we were crying and hugging under the rain. And there was also a background music to it. But it was also funny because people passing by was staring at us and probably think that we're weird or something. But I think it's a really fun and memorable moment. I think I grew a lot during this program. Like academically, I learned to adapt myself to a new learning environment, new teaching styles, just a whole new education system. I also learned to think a bit more bigger and allow myself to explore new idea and perspective. And one thing that really changed for me is that I became a lot more confident in speaking because before I sometimes hesitate to share my thought or just like speaking to other people. But during the program, I started participating more actively in class, sharing my idea with my classmate and professor, and just talking to a lot of people. Like I even talked to a stranger on the street. So I think this experience really helped me to become more brave and confident in speaking. And personally, I think I matured a lot more through this program because living in another country alone really pushed me to become independent because I need to manage everything by myself, solve unexpected problems on my own. And so there were times when I need to step out of my comfort zone and do things that I once afraid of doing. So I think this program has helped me to become more brave, more confident, more independent, and just be more open to new culture and a new way of thinking. Oh yes, we still text and we still like and comment on each other's posts once in a while. So for students who want to go on an exchange program, my recommendation for you would be to just go for it. It might seem a bit challenging at first, or you might feel like you are not ready, but trust me, it can turn out to be an unforgettable experiences because you will get to experience many things like new culture, new environment, meeting people from all over the world, making friends with them, and discover sides of yourself that you didn't know exist. Because stepping out of your comfort zone is where real growth happens. So I would say don't overthink about it, take the opportunity, take the risk, be more open-minded, and enjoy every moment because it can be an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life.
Mua dah.
You can put it in the outro.
Yeah.
Can I put it like that?
Mau cái đàn đi mất. Oh, you are too chicken. Action.
So, wait, Wang Yixu, okay, Wang Yixu 係點樣唱？